Live 18. Oh, shiznat. Let's free up.
Hey man, for long for this bitch really long. That's that. Yes. Look. Phone dead nigga on the I tag him up on the reaper. 6 feet now. I never fought with my shoulders. Never said shit. Never thinking who the fuck shot you. Straight shot, make a face. Brains all over. Pop out like takes in my fifth. Always be patient. 4 5 hits me. Flip a nigga like a crank. 3 flicks on the top floor. Got a crow breaking the face. The base up to his hips. Me up. I swear to God, I'm on station. There's headshots from the dead out. We celebrating that land. Catch his accent, CBS. We're gonna leave it right with that.
Box.
Nigga wanna.
Yeah, hot head down the way there with his head up. You hear me? Outstanding. But back on. Excuse my language. Let me see here. Audio. Yo. Yo. Oh shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Right. It's all good. What are you gonna do? All right. Shift it in. All right, good. That's gonna have to do. Man, I'm fucking freezing in my office slash studio. My studio slash office. This fucking AC is kicking. It's kicking hard. That's all that matters. That's what it's. All the haters and the perpetrators. What's that? What's Quincy in the house? 3 for the stripes. Nikes. Sorry. Savage Ink picks, as promised. Palman, what's up, brother? I'm sorry, brother. Yes, and I don't care about them. I know you don't. They should be glad people are using the. You know what? I did. I can't stay on my voice echo. Palman, you know what I did? They send me a monthly, how you do every month. You know what I mean? For a couple of years now. And I did right for the old school people. We're not trying to, you know, uh, what's it called? Trigger anybody or offend anybody. We're just from, old school. You know what I mean? And I can't change. I can't change. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to, you know, be an actor. You know what I mean? This ain't what this is about. This is all brutally honest. This is nothing scripted. The only thing that's scripted is putting the fucking slideshows together and shit like that. That's it. Everything else is right at the top of the head. And obviously, I do my research because I watch fucking over 1,000 fights a year. And only that, actually more than 1,000, because I watch fights fucking almost every day, like old fights. You know what I mean? But I sent you my picks, mate. All right, I'll show you. Right. I don't go on Discord much, but I do, like, as the week goes on, like around Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays, I guess start getting psyched up for the fights. And then, late nights after on Saturdays or Fridays, post fights. But I really don't look on there, honestly, because I'm not, it's just like a distraction for me. I don't play video games. I don't do anything. You know what I mean? Other than business, training, and, making that list, checking it twice. All right, I got you, brother. Let me I took a screenshot of it. And I'm gonna keep your name on there. Fuck. YouTube. I don't think YouTube has anything personal with you. It's not even you, Palman. It's not even the. It's not the musicians. Most musicians don't give a fuck. They don't mind if you fucking. It's the record labels and shit. It's not even YouTube. They got to do it. I don't know. They got to do what they got to do. Hold on, let me see how to do this. Maybe I can do it like this. Send it to myself. That's my text. That's my text sound. Little dog. Let me see. Saved. Let me see, brother. I'll get you in there somehow, bro. Ingenuity, one way or another. I will get it in there. Okay. I think I can do it now. Let me see if I can do this. No. All right, let me see if I can bring it up, bro. I think I can. I'll figure out a way to do it. Yeah, I think I do it this way. Pretty sure. screenshot. All right. All right, go for it. Comment anyone in there, right? You see anyone in there? Just talk, you know what I'm doing for you, all right? Just what, bud? I'm talking to my friend online. What, you leaving, Ty? All right, all right. Just let me know. Just send me my email. Palman's Bix. Who says fucking we're all divided and shit, right? Don't listen to the media. They're full of shit. I don't watch the news. I got nothing against them, but I don't like liars. People that smile and lie to your face. Come on, man. All right, I think I got it, brother. Let's see, I just gotta go to yeah, right there. Oh. I got it, bro. Ingenuity, bro. Yeah, boy. Okay. Now I should be able to find it. No, it's not. It's not you, brother. It's just, I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I do this. But I will. I'll get it done. Let me see here. Oh, I can open a new window. Start. You do it like that. Okay. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, I got it, bro. I don't play video games. Only on Discord for Rush Hours. No, Discord's cool, bro. I just I don't even like going on social media, bro. I really don't, bro. Honestly. All right, so let me go on. All right, so here's your picks, brother. I'm gonna read them off for people on the audio version of the podcast. So he's got on main event. He's got Luke A, KO, TKO, round 3. Cub Swanson, decision. It's a pretty good pick right there. Round 3. I got the same pick. Round 3, KO, TKO. I got round 1, I think, but I think I might have round 2 though. I had to pick so many fights, so I forget. But I took round 3 though. Lucindo in a decision. I think I got the same pick, bro. Hold on. I don't want to mess up their names ever, because what if that kid's ever heard it, and said, "Oh, that guy wasn't saying your fucking name right." You know what I mean? Um, I always say, listen, it's not personal. It's just I have a hard time with fucking certain cultures, last names and shit. I can read and fucking write very well, so I don't get it. Okay, I got you now. So he's got tough on. Nikui. Nikui. I'm sorry, brother. I always have a hard time with your last name, bro. Tafon. Let me give you a Dadon. Dadon. Tough on Dadon. I mean, you couldn't get more original than that, brother. With your first name and everything, it sounds good. I got AJ Dobson, bro. And he better not prove me wrong. Like certain fighters I keep going with because I just want to give a second chance or whatever, or a third chance. But the old saying, fuck me once, shame on you, fuck me twice, shame on me, right? You got Josh Fremd. Josh Fremd. Colin got Fremd in a submission round 1. And Dadon, he's got a KO TKO round 1. And then he's got McGee KO TKO round 2. He's got McKinney KO TKO round 1. I took McKinney too, but he better not mess me up this time. Or I'll never pick him again. And the kid's got so much talent. KO TKO round 1 for McKinney. Marshall, decision. Boudet, KO TKO round 1. I think I got the same exact round, bro. Ruiz, decision. Johnson, KO TKO round 3. And Santos, decision. I like those picks, bro. Pretty, I think me and you were off like 2 picks. That's it. That's the way it always is with everybody. Everyone's got their own, their own opinions. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, that's the best thing. That's the best thing about it. Digital. Bob DG. Sharon Rush Hour to Twitter. 60 minutes away. You people want to hear live commentary that's real raw and no fucking phony baloney bullshit. Don't be fucking creeping around the fucking corner. You catch a 45 caliber. Watch YouTube or fucking someone to fucking call feds on me. You better go to that house. I got you in, pal, man, brother. Of course, bro. All you gotta do is just put them up, bro. If I see you leave them up during the week, I'll always put them up for you, bro. Because I got things changing up on this channel and other channels. I got another channel, another podcast. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting it really grinding hard, bro. Can't your line your picks up next to mine just to see them all at once. I got mine on a slideshow, dude. So I couldn't. They're not next to each other. You know what I mean? Even if I don't think I could because the only way I pick it is through Tapology. I don't write them down, nothing. I just write on my phone or my fucking iPad, and I don't even have Tapology on my computer, my laptop. That's what I need is a fucking. This is only 2 years old, but I want to get a Mac, like Apple. I've had fucking iPhones since they've been out. I'm just used to iPhones. That's all. If I had an Android, which I probably did, I think, before iPhones, AT&T, Blueberries, all those things. Yeah, I had all kinds of fun. Blackberries or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I had all kinds of fucking. All right, let me see. Cheers, Grant. Cheers to you, Palman. Cheers to you, brother. My brother from the Netherlands. Can't you line up? No, I wish I could. If I wrote them out and shit, I could. You know what I mean? But I don't. 6 hours time difference. Oh, I know, bro. My mother is in Italy with my stepfather. They've been together like 45 years. Sounds like 11 years old. So yeah, a long time. 6 hours time difference. Oh, I know, bro. Italy is right across the fucking ocean from you, which ain't that far, right? It's not the whole Atlantic Ocean. Whole Atlantic Ocean is here to Italy. We actually hit the Netherlands before Italy, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I know my geography, not just in the ring or in a fight or in the streets, anywhere. I know geography in the globe. And I know geography pretty well. East, west, south, north, all of it. So it's time difference. Yeah, you're a savage, pal, brother. I love hardcores. I do. We never have a very different picks. Yeah, well, no, not really. Not really. I push the envelope, bro. I always go against the grain. No, it's I would do it, dude. It's just it would take me like an hour to do it right now. Like at least a half an hour. I never had an iPhone. Android till I die. You know what, bro? I don't blame you. That's what you're used to. Why would you want to fucking learn something else? You know what I mean? Italy is the same time. Yep. Well, it's 5 hours, like 5 or 6 months out of the year. Then it's 6 hours this time of the year, like in the winter. It's just like America. It's like spring ahead, fall behind. So in April, sometime we put our clocks ahead 1 hour, like 2 in the morning, and then in the fall we put it back 1 hour. So you gain up 1 hour of sleep half the year, and you lose 1 hour of sleep the other half of the year. Yes, it's kind of crazy like that. But I'm doing I'm just doing main card on Bellator. I'm doing the main card on UFC and a few prelims on that. I'm not doing prelims no more. I'm not giving people prelim picks no more that I'm not really familiar 100% because sometimes I can't find certain video on certain fighters. So I need to watch them fight because we have so many new people coming in all the time, into the organization, the promotion. So, but boxers, I know, even boxing, like there's a lot of young guys that I haven't seen, and I love watching amateur boxing, like Golden Glove, Nationals. They should be promoting national. They should. Because those are some of the hungriest fighters you'll ever see. Boxers, hungriest boxers, I mean. Really elite. Believe it or not. I believe, in my opinion, amateurs are a lot tougher than pro. That's just my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of pros would agree with that. I'm sure they would say, my amateur career was a lot tougher than my pro career. I'm not no professional, bro. I could have been professional, just an amateur boxer, but I definitely could have went pro. But they weren't paying me, Palman, and I would have went back to selling drugs, and I couldn't do that to my daughter. I just couldn't take that chance. And 80 to 120,000 a year legally, like that's good money. You know what I mean? Coming out of prison, so what the fuck? I got a pension coming from them. Not worried about shit because I got other businesses like starting up. Multi-millionaire soon, really soon. Every fucking day, I'm building this shit, crossing all my fucking teeth, dotting all my eyes. Not about this, not YouTube and anything. I do that with this too. That's why you don't hear me talking to school because I don't want to offend anybody. And that's the thing I don't understand, Palman. If you watch something and you don't agree with it, you should just fucking change it and put on something that you like, that you agree with. You know what I mean? And there ain't even channels that I don't agree with. It's just something I might not be into. You know what I mean? It's like people like NASCAR. I really don't like it. What, fucking cars going in a circle? I mean, that don't make sense to me. But I know why NASCAR was built. It's from the moonshiners and the mafia during Prohibition. So I'm not against it at all. I heard it's pretty fucking cool. I heard it's pretty cool. I love fast cars. I love fast bikes. Me and you, Palmer, we both like fast. Actually, I had a GSXR 2000 in 2000. Fucking I had a D&D slip on, put on it. Fucking loud pipe save life. You know what I mean? Because in the city, you could hear that thing coming. My friend said they could hear me coming from like 4 to 6 blocks away, even farther, a couple miles away. They could hear me coming really loud. D&D slip on. Back then in 99, 2000, they said it was the loudest pipe you could buy. It has a Texas flag on it, or is it the Puerto Rican flag? Even though they're America, but they have the Puerto Rican flag though. Yeah, it might be one or the other, Texas or Puerto Rico flag. But it's pretty fucking. I would definitely highly recommend those pipes for anyone that's got a rice rocket out there, or even a fucking Holly. You want to make it even louder. 16.6 is available and will be installed later tonight. Oh, thank you. Thank you for installing that. Italy is the same. Yeah, I think it is, bro. I mean, I think all Europe is the same. I'm pretty sure, Palman. You would know better than I would. Yeah, we have that. That's on you. You're a professional. If you think I'm a professional, well, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the compliment, bro. And you are too, bro. Well, with picks, you're definitely the professional. Well, we all get cold, bro. I was cold last week, but see, I come on here and I said I eat a bag of dicks, right? Which I don't eat bag of dicks, right? Obviously, I'm a married man with a woman. Never liked a man in my, you know what I mean? That way. But what the fuck was I saying? Hold on. Oh, okay, with picks. Wow, how was I saying? Yeah, I'm pretty good with boxing, bro. And I'm like 60 and 8, between 60 and 8% with Bellator and UFC. So yeah, not better than most people, Pellman, because I've actually fought in my life many times, hundreds of times, and sparred plenty of times, and I understand fighting. It's just fun. It's very simple. Like if you grew up fighting since before first grade, and you were still fighting in first grade and hanging with the third graders when you were in first grade. My cousin was in third, and my first friend was in third, and some of my other friends were in third. All my friends were older than me. Not saying I didn't like the kids in my own grade. I did, but after school and before school, I always hung with older kids for the most part. Unless I was playing street hockey, then I'd play with kids my age and my grade, and sometimes some older ones that played street hockey too. The Savages I grew up with, like playing like tackle football on Sundays down the park, or a few of them played street hockey. You know, a few of them played street hockey, but mostly not sports fighting, just savages. No bullshit, savages. And then around 17, I was probably more of a savage than all. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Actually, I don't even need to say it's accurate. It's definitely accurate. But they were still savage. Trust me, they were fucking animals, and a lot of them are gone way too young. God bless their souls. But the ones that are still alive will never take shit. I know that much. The ones I hung with, anyway. I know they ain't gonna take no shit. Oh, I know, Palman. You're a good man, brother. I know that, brother. And you definitely know your fucking mixed martial arts. You definitely know your MMA. Next week, I'm gonna try to get the TDD Boston Garden, TDD Bank North Garden now they call it, and they built it, you know, a little farther away from where the old Boston Epic, the Epic Boston Garden is, where the old Boston Garden. I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna try to get there every day and try to like run into fighters and go to the fucking all the meetings and stuff because it's open for the public and shit. So I'll probably get some good content next week, really good content, and I'm gonna hook up with some professional mixed martial artists and some professional boxers. Get them on here. Get them on here to do picks and shit too. All right, here we go. Palman, do me a favor. If you're gonna be in there for a little bit longer, I'm gonna do this really quick. So, because Jason comes on soon, I want to make sure I make it on time for that. How much more time till Jay's live stream? So I'll watch the fights too, obviously. Yuli equals I or 1. Oh, okay. I'm trying to find out what time Jay's fucking things are. Oh, 45 minutes. Oh, I got plenty of time. Cool. AJ, you're not first. You know why? Because when he puts up those, Jay always puts up, the fucking, the links like almost a week prior, or sometimes even earlier than that. So I go on there and put a thumbs up and say and not share it. I mean, yeah, it's all about looking out for your people. You know what I mean? Oh, you'll be in the animal room, bro. It's on for 45 minutes, bro. I just looked. Don't stop for 45 minutes. I would never want to. I would never do this at the same time Jay does it. There's no way I would do it. There's no way. There's no sense because I need to support him too. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely never ever scheduling my shit like that. I'm not like that type of person. I don't step on no one's toes. We got a good community there, you know. All right, so Bellator. All right, I'm just gonna run through these because I know this. I just did the main card. All right, so Sydney Outlaw versus Islam Memedov. Uh, I always have a hard time saying Russians and Asians last names. Not always, but a lot of the time. See, I do have fucking what's it called? You can shit on yourself. What's that called? It's at the tip of my fucking tongue. Oh, whatever. It don't matter. Like I say, you know what? I really believe this is underdog city this whole week, this whole weekend. I believe there's going to be a lot of upsets. Sydney Outlaw, he has the reach. Look at that 3-inch reach advantage. Younger trains out of Almeida Jiu Jitsu, Ricardo. It's a pretty good gym right there. Not hugely in the mainstream, but very good gym. And this kid, Outlaw's a tough kid. I don't care what anyone says. 16-5 is not that bad. He needs to start adding some wins. And right here, you cannot go wrong with Islam Mamedov. You can't go wrong with that pick. Minus 250 for the Russian Savage from Dagestan, training out of Jersey City, New Jersey, a Northeast beat, because he knows where the real fight is fucking in America. Salute to all the other fighters out in America because there's tough guys all over America. But this is where the cream of the crop comes from. Trust me. Because all your ancestors all across America came through Ellis Island in New York City and Boston. Most of them did. You know, Europeans, Irish, Italians, Germans, Polish, Netherlands people, like every culture. Even Black Americans came from Africa, right? They came that way. But I don't know if they all went to Ellis Island because of the fucking piece of shit slave traders. But most Americans came through Ellis Island, New York City, and Boston. Those are the two main ports. And people came from the South, you know, through the border. You know, so, and that was very rare back then. They never let my ancestors over here, like Sicilian and Irish and German. They never gave them money to come here. They spit on them, called them wops and mix. They didn't ask the government for shit, but they came over here legally. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people coming to America now, they should be grateful they're in America. Never mind getting money right off the bat. Not only that, they can automatically vote. I mean, don't you got to earn that right to vote? What the fuck, man? Hey, what are you gonna do? I think this is gonna be a big upset here, people. That's just what I'm feeling tonight in a couple hours. This won't be till around 9-10 o'clock tonight. This is the main card. So plus 205 on Outlaw. Safe pick is Islam Mamedov. I'm sorry, brother, if I'm getting your last name right, bro, wrong. I know how it's said, but sometimes saying it and hearing it are two different fucking things. All right. James Gallagher versus James Gonzalez. The two Jimmies. The two Jims. The two James. All right. So Gallagher minus 110. 11-2, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. And Gonzalez, 3-2 in his last 5. Minus 110. Both of them even picks. One's a featherweight, one's a bantamweight, one's a featherweight. Natural. All right. All right. So maybe they're catch weight, or maybe they're fighting at one or the other, or one of them one up or one down. Whatever. But just so you guys know, in the 2-inch reach, that's why I got Gonzalez. Not only that, Longo and Weidman. And I am not biased. I don't care what color your skin is. I really don't care if you're from Boston or New York or Philly or Baltimore or Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and every city in Massachusetts, right? If you suck, which these guys don't, but if you suck, you're not consistent, I'm definitely not picking you, even if you're from here. It doesn't matter. But anyone from Longo and Weidman's gym, I'm always going to support them. Always. Just like I support Longo. I mean, Annika Florian podcast for Florian, Kenny Florian. Not that I don't like John Anik. I do. He's a class act. I love Longo. I love Florian. Florian was one of the first guys I seen for and elbows with fucking bad intentions, way before Tony Ferguson. So and John Jones. So before I was watching Muay Thai. But even some of the old school guys in the early '90s were throwing elbows here and there, But they didn't use it as a weapon a lot. You know what I mean? You should be using elbows. So even minus 110 on both of these. God, this is today's. So I don't know if your lines are different on DraftKings or whatever, FanDuel or whatever the fuck, online gambling. And if you need lines for fights, you can always call me. Always call me. And if you get better lines through my mentor's younger brother or my mentor, go through them. You'll definitely get paid, but you better make sure you pay. Either way, one or the other. Because these guys are professionals. Just like I am when football season comes. You know what I mean? I only take action during the NFL season. That's it. Football cards, and it doesn't matter where you are across the world. You can screenshot your picks, send the money through Venmo or any cash app. Or if you want cash through Western Union, you can do it like that too. But you're better off doing through cash apps because you get paid really quick that way. You get paid if you win, you get paid that next day too. All right, so I'm doing Longo student because you are who you train with, and iron sharpens iron. All right, Dalton Rosta, Aaron Jeffrey. I got Jeffrey in this one. 13-4 middleweights. Jeffrey's 3-2 in his last 5. That's his last one. Plus 180. Canadian Niagara Falls, Ontario. That's right up north of me. Well, northwest a little bit. It's right. It's upstate New York, right on the border. Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is actually Buffalo, New York, isn't it? Or is it Canada? I mean, that's right on the border. That's right on the line. And this kid's from Newcastle, Roster from Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Matt Factory Wrestling Club. He must be like one of those Penn State fucking wrestlers or something. And I know he's I know people think, oh, all wrestlers win. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yes, if the opponent does not have good takedown defense, can't get back up, yes, a wrestler's gonna fucking humiliate him. I don't like fucking lay and pray. Fucking this guy doesn't look like that type of guy, but it doesn't matter. So they do. They get tired, fucking getting their fucking, trying to fucking breathe, pretend like they're doing something. John Jones and Khabib, and like Matt Hughes and GSP, and like there's really good Mark Coleman. I mean, there's so many ground and pound experts. You know what I mean? You see these guys and ladies, on the ground, not fucking smashing the shit out of their opponent. So minus 225. Ross is a really tough guy, man, right? But so is Jeffrey. I got KO round 3. You can see my picks are right up here, guys. People. So I'm going to show you. All right, so Outlaws KO round 3. TKO or Gonzalez is KO, TKO round 3. Jeffrey is KO, TKO round 3. I think these fights are going to be close fights, or they're going to be really quick. This is another. I think this is. I think we got another. I got another dog here. All right. Valentin Moldavsky versus Steve Murray. That's the Boston accent too, people. So don't be saying he's not saying it right. Toughen the fuck up. All right, I got Murray in this. Plus 200. 10-0-1. 3 and 0-1 in his last 5. I think one of them was a draw. I'm pretty sure it was. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, which is really nice. Nice area. 4-inch reach advantage. Trains out of Hard Knocks 365, which is a great gym. They don't get enough fucking they don't get enough shine. Hard Knocks 365. Guy who runs that gym is a really, really good man. Loves his fighters. This kid is out of Russia, and he's 2-1 his last 5. He's 11-3 altogether. Ranked 32nd. Murray is ranked 55th, but minus 250 for a guy that lost his last 2 fights. A guy that's 10-0. That looks like a fucking savage to me in his profile picture. I know, don't judge a book by its cover. And, in the 4-inch reach advantage with this guy, wow, Murray is fucking a lot taller too, huh? Holy shit, he looks shorter. Yeah, I like Murray regardless. Plus 200. This is Bellator, people. Main event. I think Ward wins this. Even though Stoley is an animal, tough, great, good. Isn't he? He's the champ, right? I think he's the champ. I'm pretty sure. Brendan Ward, 17-6, 3-2 in his last 5, 3 wins in a row. Logan Stoley, 14-2, 3-2 in his last 5, lost his last one, won 3 in a row prior to that, and lost 1 prior to that. Ward lost 2 and then won 3 in a row. So there's momentum, you know what I mean? And I'm all about momentum. If you put to the Savage Link picks every week on audio versions, podcasts, or on YouTube here with video version and audio. This should be a really good fight. Plus 260 for Ward, minus 340 for Stoley. I think Ward, my gut feeling, he's gonna slip and rip and sleep Stoley. That's what, like, that's what my gut's telling me. Because anything can happen in MMA. We all know that. All right, here's Joshua Helenius and Chizora's on this card. We got a fight for a belt here. For I think it's I'll show you it. But these 4 fights, I'll give you my picks. Oh my god, look at Chisora. He's got a fucking he's doing an Izzy with a collar. Chisora, hang it up, bro. Go fucking retire, dude. You're a savage, bro. You don't need to fight no more. How old are you, Chisora? Real quick, hold on. Yeah, you'll be almost 4, bro. I mean, Fury gave you that fight. You made at least 5-10 million on that fight. You don't even need to fight no more. Back in his day, in his prime, he was a fucking animal, man. Chizora's been in some wars. Go watch Fury versus Chisora on Fury's run for the title before he fought Klitschko. All you boxing fans out there, people, Tyson Fury ain't good. Tyson Fury ain't good. Yeah, he's a lineal champ. He's the man who beat the man. He's undefeated. AJ, I'm sorry, dude. No disrespect. You overlooked Andy Ruiz. I don't think you're a boxer no more, bro. You're more of a bodybuilder. You're more of a I know you're a really nice guy. You're a class act. I know that. From what I remember. And you're beloved in England. You're a star. You're a good inspiration to the kids over there because you are a good man. You're not an asshole. From what I hear, from what I've seen, from your actions too. In the ring, you act like you know, like like a legit fucking champion should act when you have the championship. Um, you're humble. You only acted like an asshole once in the ring. I think it was with Usyk the second time. I think it was the second time he saw you were acting like an asshole. You were bitching and complaining about something, which I never seen you do before. So that's why I was shocked. It's like Wilder when he used the costume as an excuse. It's like, come on, you got to be shitting me. Like I was born yesterday morning. I know I was born in the morning, not yesterday morning. Yeah, 52 and a half years ago was yesterday morning. Imagine that's really the case. Like we're in a simulation. I can't really debunk that theory. I'm not a physicist, but listen to them. Yeah, I think Joshua's hot more. I think Eddie Hearn's just trying to make as much money as he can from MMA, and he's a draw. He's a draw over there in England. You know what I mean? And he might as well make as much money as he can. All you boxers and mixed martial artists should make as much as you can. Don't pass up fights. Be ready to fight all the time. Be ready to cut 5 pounds. Don't have to, don't say no to a fight because you're 20 or 30 pounds overweight. You should never be fighting in the weight class you're in if you're 30 pounds over fucking weight. You should be fighting close to that fucking where you're walking around at. People want to lose all that weight and think that power is going to transfer. Your chin's going to get weaker. Your fucking power might transfer, but your chin defense is the best offense. Anyone with a really good offense knows this. You need a good defense too. You need to slip punches, hit kicks, and all of it. It's all fundamentals over and over and over and over again. If you do that daily, right, and you have a mindset because you put in all the work, you train hard. I learned this when I was a younger, really young. I always said no one's gonna beat me in sports, or I'm not gonna make people, do better than older kids. I always did because I did it longer every day. I did it all the time. Training, I trained all week long, and on the weekends when I got in fights, you know, uh, even during the week in the '80s, uh, I always never had a doubt in my mind that I wasn't gonna win, and that's why I didn't lose. If you have that doubt in your mind that you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. I guarantee it. Almost every single fucking time. So it's not being conceited, people, or cringe, whatever the word is. You people, young bucks use. I don't have nothing against it because we all have different words, right? Every 10 years, there's different words. There's nothing wrong with cringe. I kind of like it actually. Um, it's not being conceited; it's being convinced. And you should, if you don't have confidence in yourself, you need to call me, and I'll help you get some fucking confidence. Oh, you know what? Sorry, can't see the community Tapology. Shout out to Tapology too. So look at Joshua, 94%. 288 people picked on Tapology. It's not really boxing. It's more mixed martial arts than it is boxing. Even though there's every boxing match you can think of on there. A lot of MMA fans. And I love Tapology. It's my favorite fucking site. Sure, dog ain't bad either. You know what I mean? I would never say it's not because it's good. All right, so plus 1,000 on this fucking Viking motherfucker from Finland. 39 years old. AJ's getting up there, 33. AJ, this ain't no knock on you, brother. I would really train hard if you're gonna fight Wilder or Fury. Either or, right? I believe Fury makes you look like before you were an amateur, when you were learning, right? And I believe Wilder hurts you. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, Anthony Joshua. You could knock them both out. You're a heavyweight boxer. I'm a heavyweight boxer. I know any heavyweight got that fucking puncher's chance. And it doesn't matter what weight you are, but it translates into heavyweight a lot more than it does in the lightweights. AJ, I think you're at the end boxing career, bro. I don't think you're hungry no more. Like the great Marvelous Marvin Hagler said, rest in peace, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. When you have a couple million in the bag, which I know you got double digit millions in the bag, it's hard to get out of the sheet, social sheets to go running at 4 in the morning. Road work's very important in fighting. That's why you see me get up early and train. I don't put a lot of motivational skits out no more because I don't even know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I mean? If you want to learn about training, you got to call me and sign up a 30, 60, 90-day programs. And I've had a couple people do that on the down low, and they're in such a better place right now. Got like a lot of thanks through like emails and on DMs and on comments on YouTube too. Thank you for motivating me. They say, like right at the beginning of the shutdowns, you see me out running. You could go back on my channel, see me on my channel running out there. I say, get out there, get some fucking vitamin C, vitamin D. I mean, vitamin D, natural vitamin D. Yeah, I think there's gonna be an upset here. Now, AJ, you should be able to take care of this really easy. But look at this: 32-4, unranked. Does that make sense? 25-3. I think he's number 1 ranked, right? No, you're not number 1 ranked. You don't even got a ranking beside your name no more, AJ. Man, AJ, that sucks, bro. AJ, you got the 3-inch reach advantage, and I'm a huge proponent of reach. Can't teach reach, but you can't teach people how to use it. You can teach people how to use it, but if they don't use it, that's on them. You know what I mean? The whole sweet science of boxing is to get hit, not get hit. But we all know you have to take one to get one sometimes, you know, most times. But yeah, always move that head. The body doesn't move. Yeah, I mean, you know, the midsection, liver shots, kidney, it moves not as fast as the head though. But if you have good footwork, you can move pretty good. But the body, you're better off going to the body. Better off going to the body. It's gonna open up those headshots. So minus 2,000 on AJ, plus 1,000 on the Nordic Nightmare. I like it. Listen, go throw $10 on this fucking guy to make 100 or whatever it is, right? Yeah, why not? What are you gonna put $2,000 to win $200? No, 2,000 make 100, right? 1,000 make 100. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how mentally if he's still hungry, AJ. I don't know if he's just going to keep making money. I don't blame him. All right, this next one, Chisora, Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. I think Washington plus 400, 25 and 20 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. I don't want to say 25 and 1 because then people will say, you said 25 wins and 1 loss. Oh my God, people are so fucking petty. Versus Derek Chisora, 33-13. Plus 400 for the heavy underdog. Minus 500 for Chisora. Chisora should beat Washington, but I like Washington. Look at this. 8-inch reach advantage. He's got 20 wins and 5. I mean, the guy, go look at his record. Go look at his record. He's 41 years old, but he's almost 40. Literally in a couple months. All right. So that age difference doesn't fucking matter. The 3 years right there. No way. 6'6", 80, 82-inch reach for a 74-inch reach. They're pro boxers, you know. They know how to land them. Oh shit. So I guess 8. I got Robert, the Nordic Nightmare, in the 7th round, KO TKO. Going against the grain, like I always do. Gerald Washington, KO TKO, round 7. This kid is a fucking savage right there. And this guy right there, this is gonna be a great fight, people. These fight and this other fight right here, only 2 fights. The other 4 fights on this card. I think these 2 fights. I'm sorry, these 2 fights are better than the co-main and the main on this, and better than tomorrow's first 2 fights. Even though there's some good fights on tomorrow's cards, and there's some other good. There's some other good fights on this card too, down low. Lower on the undercard, down low. There are some good fighters on this card. AJ, I'm not saying he's an ex-champion. Chisora, I think he's an ex-champ too. Like, these guys are really good fighters, but way past it. You can see it when they fight. All right, we got Philippe Hrgovic. I'm not sure how they spell the F in Croatian. how they say it. Hrgovic is how I've heard it before, and I've seen him fight. I've seen him fight McKean, Dempsey McKean. I think he's gonna Philip minus 800, 15-0. El Animal from Croatia, 31 years old, versus a 32-year-old from Ipswich, Queensland, Australia. Plus 550 for the man that's 22-0 versus 15-0. 32-year-old versus a 31-year-old, both in their primes. Heavyweight. I believe Philip gets it done. El Animal. Minus 800, though. And this fight right here is for a belt. This is for the British Southern Area heavyweight title. 10 rounds. I got the minus 2,000 men on this one. The bet, the favorite, I mean, I'm sorry. 9-0 is professional record versus Harry Armstrong, Johnny Fisher versus Harry Armstrong for the vacant British Southern Area heavyweight title. 5-1-1 for Armstrong. Dirty Harry. Love the AKA, brother. Go ahead, punk. Make my day. Versus what the fuck is that? Romford Bull? Oh, Romford, London. Okay. The Romford Bull. Salute to England, anyways. Respect all my people in England. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Fuck. It's not even dark on the East Coast in Boston. Yeah. I'm just freezing fucking my ass off. AC fucking makes it cold. But I'd rather be cold than hot. Yeah, so I think the minus 2,000 Fisher beats the plus 900 Armstrong. Reason is he's got punching power. Fisher, born puncher. Armstrong, not as much. The old saying goes, pillow hands. A lot of decisions. Look, well, it's only got 7 professional fights. So yeah, check out his record. Look at that. 315 predictions in Tapology. That's it. 2% got Armstrong. That doesn't mean he won't win, but I highly believe Fisher's gonna dominate, and I got him in a round 3 KO. All right, this is the fight tomorrow night. Jay's covering all these fights at Rush Hour Fight Club. This is the only fight I picked on this one. I believe the champion keeps his belt. And still, I'd say round 11 or within 11 rounds. It could be earlier than then. I got 11, round 11. It's hard to pick. I had Inoue at round 8. That hit perfect, right? And I had Crawford within 10, and I had him in round 9. So I had 2 perfect boxing picks, the last 2 elite fights. I thought Nate Diaz would win in the later rounds, and he really didn't lose. He got knocked out, and I can't wait to see him fight Jake Paul in mixed martial arts. Nate Diaz, I'm sure will have the advantage there. And Jake Paul, right? Give the kid credit a little bit. I mean, you can't hate on the kid's hustle. And he's out there actually doing it every day, training with really good pros and learning. So you can't give this guy that bad of a fucking you can't hate on him too much. I've hated on him, I call him fake Paul all the time. I've never seen a fighter be able to just pick their fighters that they fight. I've never seen that in my life. So yeah, there's a lot of boxers, right? Amateur fighters, World Cup champions, Olympic champions. They can't just pick their fights. So pro boxing is not like that. There's no fucking way. I don't care what anyone says out there. You know it. I know it. You cannot just pick your fucking fights. It's like Sean O'Malley, right? Did Aldo get to pick his fights? Aldo? Any of those guys? No. No, when they first started. No, they did not. It's called Dana White privilege. And there's nothing wrong. Listen, there's nothing wrong with it. He represents himself openly. So I guess that's the reason he gets that. Because, he agrees to most of their fucking terms and shit. So, they're going to give him leeway, because they don't got a fucking manager, fucking, asking for all kinds of more money, even though these guys deserve it. I would love all the big special artists to unionize, and I'll get together an executive board. I would be the fucking business manager, and we'd bring in a Hall of Famer from the UFC to be the president. And because I know how unions run, because I was a left-hand man and one of the most powerful union in New England at the time. I would still say it's probably still the most powerful union because of the men that do the work. I believe it's the hardest work on the planet. Other than iron workers, they do some hard work. They do some fucking seriously hard work. Fucking crazy motherfuckers. But I really believe miners, we had the hardest fucking jobs and the most responsibility too. I did. So Emmanuel Navarrete, that's what I call him. Oscar Valdez, tough kid Valdez. I don't think you can go wrong with either pick here. Minus 150, 31-0, 31-1-0. Oscar Valdez, great fucking fighter. Love this kid. Emmanuel Navarrete, that's what I call him, okay? That's that's how I pronounce his name. Because we don't pronounce our R's here in Boston. Pataka, right? That's why I got Navarrete. I like Emmanuel Navarrete. I think he's going to keep his belt. It's still, he'll be 38-1, in my opinion. Plus 130 for Emmanuel for the champ. And Oscar Valdez, minus 150. And listen, people, there's a really good chance Valdez could be Anu. Like in my opinion, it's a 60-40 for the champ, but definitely you could definitely call it 50-50 fight, a flippable card. You never know. You never know. But that's why I like this fight. I like both of them, but that's what I'm thinking within 11 rounds by the 11th. He's got heavy hands for 130 pounder. Valdez, great technical fighter, but not as heavy hands. More touches you. Then he hits you with hot punches. 3 78% punches, and then with 120%. Bang! You know what I mean? That's what he tries to do. And he definitely does it. You know what I mean? That's how he likes to box. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Luque versus. Oh, shit. We got Dos Santos back. He's at 170, and he said he had 2 fractures in his nose. He couldn't breathe. We all know what happens. You can't breathe through your nose. Anyone ever fought out there? It's been trained to fight. Good trainers teach you how to breathe, to stay cool, calm, and collected. When you get too tensed up, like guys that I used to work with prior to my other trainers, they didn't need to train me, but I would always pick up some more shit from them, some new tactics and stuff, and I would always spar for them. You know what I mean, that's why I used to go there, mostly the spa, and do my workouts, boxing workouts, and calisthenics and all that shit, right? Dos Santos says he feels better at 170. And I believe I watch RDA a lot when that bitch voice is in the back of my head. When I don't feel like working out certain days, I'll put on that. I'll put on Hagler versus Mugabe. I'll put on John Jones versus DC Part 2. Like there's certain fights I'll put on. Old school fights. Razor Ruddock, Tyson. Like there's certain fights I'll just put on. I'll be like, I'll remember in my head how hard it is just to do 1 round. Never mind fucking 25. This is last week. Oh, at the beginning. This is at the beginning of the. So this is Tapology at the beginning of the week. 1,071, right? 63% at Luque. 37% at Dos Santos. Okay. I just did the main card on this. And a few prelims. That's it. So I'm going to Patreon this month for Savage Inc. picks. Josh Friend versus Jamie Pickett. The Night Wolf Pickett. I got Pickett in this one. Pickett, please do not prove me wrong, brother. I usually don't go with people with 3 losses in a row. 13-9. It's almost like a 500 record, bro. Come on, bro. You got to start winning. You got the skills. You got the skills, kid. 2-3 for Pickett. His last 3 losses in a row. Plus 275. Fighting out of Wilmington, North Carolina. The Razor. Take a shot and wave around like a helicopter. I forget who the fuck saying that song. It was pretty funny, though. Good track. The reason, the reach. All right, 3.5-inch reach advantage. But this kid could crack Josh Friend. Minus 350. 3-2 in his last 5. 19. I'm sorry, 10-4. Now that's the reason I'm going with Pick because of the, experience. Ranked 90th in the world for Josh. If Jamie is ranked 69. If Jamie can put a couple wins together, he'll be back at the top 15 pretty quick. 189 for Josh. Did he miss weight? Yeah, it's just what I'm feeling in my gut, people. Tafon the Gone. I'm not messing up your last name, brother. Versus AJ Dobson. AJ Dobson, don't let me down here. You're another one. Look, 2 losses in a row. 3-2 in his last 5. 6-2 overall. Find out Powell, Ohio. I like Ohio. I like Cameroon too. I like Cameroon's soccer team during the World Cup. I like their green uniforms. They always used to give the elite Italian teams hard time. France, Brazil, anyone will tell any soccer team will tell you, or soccer fan will tell you, they're one of those teams that can knock a fucking, one of the favorites out. They're good. They're very fast, very good runners, very good soccer players. Cameroon's one of my favorite soccer teams. They're in my top 5. Always like those guys. Minus 150 for the Don, who's 6-3 versus 6-2. 3-2 for Dobson in his last 5. 2-3 for Tafon the Don in his last 5. 31 years old for Dobson. 28 years old for the Don. 1-inch reach advantage for the Don. 1-inch reach, 1-inch height advantage. AJ Dobson. I got Dobson in this one. Submission round 2. You can see my picks right there. I don't know. I got KO, TKO, Pickett, round 2. All right, so third fight, Viana. Very beautiful woman you are, man. Like I seen you on weigh-ins, a little clip on YouTube earlier. I'm like, damn, that lady's fucking beautiful, man. Very few ladies you can say, mixed martial arts that are literally beautiful. Man, she's a 10 plus. Easy. I'm not saying other women in MMA unattractive. Everyone is attractive in their own way. You know what I mean? And that's really true. There's a lot of people out there with different tastes. You know what I mean? Listen, let me give you some advice out there, right? Women that need makeup to look beautiful, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. You could have a dime piece. You could have a 10, like a supermodel as a wife. The most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your world. But if they're if you're married and she's a literal bitch, just like all us men are, we're all fucking bitches too, right? But if they're a literal bitch, if they drive you nuts and crazy, it doesn't matter what they fucking look like. Is it worth it? I would rather have an 8 or a 9 or a 7. That's beautiful to me. And even more beautiful on the inside. So just a little reminder, you men out there. Remember. And she's even a pretty woman, right? Yeah. He is Asman Lucindu. I think that's how you say your last name, ma'am. I'm sorry if I'm hacking your last name there. Viana, I believe, takes this in a decision. I believe it might be a submission or a KO. 13-5 for Viana. And 14-5. No, I'm sorry, 13-5 for Viana. 14-5 for Lucindu. I don't know if it's Lucindo. 31 versus 21-year-old, 10-year difference. 66-inch reach. So we got a 1-inch reach advantage for Vienna on the reach, and 2-inch height advantage for Vienna. The height advantage really doesn't matter unless they know how to use their reach and their length. It matters wrestling and stuff. If you don't know how to get up off the ground, if you're not a wrestler. Yeah, so 58%. Got Vienna, topology, 2,180. That'll be different tomorrow. That'll be a little bit more people. Okay. Kyle Roundtree versus Chris Dawkins. I got Roundtree, round KO, TKO round 2. Chris Dawkins, I think it's just, look at those 3 knockouts. They got knocked out 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure there were 3 knockouts in a row. Oh, 2 of them were. I'm pretty sure the third one was too. 12-6 and all. Dawkins, 11-5 for Roundtree. Chris Dawkins said he felt like a fat 205 pound heavyweight. Let me give you a little knowledge, Dawkins. If you're 200 plus pounds, you're a heavyweight regardless, no matter what anyone says. I know 205 is light heavyweight in the UFC, but anyone over 200 pounds is heavyweight. Dawkins does fight out of a good place. Martinez, BJJ, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, plus 150 for the 12-6 Dawkins. 2-inch reach advantage for Dawkins, 2-inch height advantage, 2 for Dawkins. 11-5 for Roundtree. 3-2 in his last 5, 3 wins in a row. He figured something out after 2 losses in a row. Then he had 3 wins in a row. Minus 175 for Roundtree. 33 years old. He's right in his prime. Should be a good fight. If Dawkins is over that, got shyness or whatever, we all know Dawkins can fight. We've seen him look really good. Just sometimes, losses make people worse or they make them better, one or the other. Or they stay around neutral. They stay in neutral. They can't get better. They don't get worse. They just kind of, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, lose, lose. It's just not consistent. Cub Swanson, the co-main event. Hakeem Dawando. That's my man right there. And Cub Swanson, obviously, nothing but respect, brother. I've watched you since the beginning of your career. 13-3 and 1 for Hakeem. Elijah won. Hakeem Mean. I like that. Hakeem Mean. That's original, brother. Lean and mean, Hakeem. That's what I'd call you. First Cub Swanson. First ballot fucking Hall of Famer. 28-13. Ranked 77th. Bantamweight versus featherweight. Remember that, people? Even though it might be the same weight, right? Doesn't matter. That's what they are. Obviously, I think would a Cub move up in weight? I think he moved up in weight. Or he moved down in weight. One of the, I know Dos Santos moved up in weight. He said those 155 weight cuts were too odd. We're getting too out of it. Who do I got in here? I got Hakeem. Lean and mean Hakeem. I got in this. Even though I like Cub Swanson a lot. I'm not going to give you picks with my heart. I'm going to give you picks with my smarts. Cub Swanson could easily win this fight. MMA, you never know. Plus 185 for Cub Swanson. I said he's a live dog. That would be a live dog. Definitely. But this 2-inch advantage for Mean Hakeem. Lean and Mean Hakeem. Dawodu. I can say your name about 10 different ways, brother. 3 fucking syllables and 3 fucking vowels. Calgary, Alberta. I like Calgary, man. 32 years old, 39 years old. Hakeem is right in his prime. And Cub Swanson, I'd say can fight for another 2 to 4 years easy. I mean, he's not much of an athlete. A good fighter, great fighter. 2-inch reach advantage for Hakeem. Lean and mean Hakeem. Minus 225. 3-2 in his last 5. 13-3 and 1. First 3-2 in his last 5. Cub Swanson, 28-13. 26 ranked Lean and mean Hakeem. And rank 77 for Cub Swanson. Man, that's a slap in the mouth for Cub Swanson. Man, he's a lot better than that. He should be in the top 25 or at least. I don't know how they fucking do these fucking rankings, but should be done a different way, in my opinion. All right. So yeah, it's changed a little. So look, see here, I was showing you guys this. All right, see at the bottom, Luke 63. This was at the beginning of the week, Monday, or was it Sunday or Monday? It was one or the other. Beginning of the week. This is where it was. Okay, 63 for Luke and 37% for Dos Santos, right? 1,071, right? All right? Let me see. Let's see where it is now. Okay, so 60% for Luke. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of there. Why ain't it going away, man? All right. So 40%. So 60-40 now. 3% move on each side. Minus 125 for RDA. Rafael Dos Santos. For the people who don't know, anyone should know who RDA is. Even if you are casual, you should know who he is. 18th ranked in the world. Welterweight. Just moved up to welterweight. I think it was a good move. Vincent Luque, the silent assassin, had a small bleed on his brain. I was kind of worried about him. It looks good out. Looks good this whole week. He had like 4 different opinions with neurologists and stuff. Said he's all right. But here's the thing, not to scare anyone out there, because Luque is a good dude, class act, and a tough kid. Love you, buddy. Talk to you later, buddy. Call me when you come home, all right? All right, pal. Slam that door. Thanks. Thanks, bud. My son starts college next month, so a lot of parties to go to. Graduation, people leaving for the military, his friends leaving. Good kid. 21-9-1. My firstborn, she'll be 29 in October. Where the fuck does the time go? I feel like I'm fucking 32. Plus 105 for Luque. I mean, 3-2 in his last 5, lost his last 2. 21-9-1. 32-14-0 for RDA. I mean, the guy's a fucking savage. Minus 125 for RDA. So on the Luque, on the Tapology community, shout out to Tapology. Luque, everyone likes Luque, right? But Vegas, as RDA is the favorite, and I agree. There's my pick right there. See the arrow with the red? KO, TKO, round 4. I think Vincent Luque is gun shy right now. Ever since that when Remember My Shades, Muhammad beat him, knocked him out, or TKO'd him, whatever it was. Yeah, I think it was a TKO. They stopped the fight because he was tooling him up. But Luque knocked Remember My Shades, Muhammad out in the first round. So for him to come back and beat Luque like that, it doesn't happen all the time. Let's see what happens with Muhammad. I believe RDA wins this, but I don't think Luque is a bad pick. I really don't. He's proven over the years how good he is. I just don't know mentally for those 2 losses, getting TKO'd and KO'd and rattled. I don't know how that's going to affect him. Everybody's different. And he just moved to the States, right? Could be getting a little too comfortable. I don't know. I don't know him personally. I would love to talk to him because he's a nice guy. So 2,315. It was 2017, right? Or 2,107. Yeah, so a couple more hundred people. Tomorrow there'll be more, though. I got RDA in round 4. These are just a few. I got Black Share tomorrow. These are just a few prelims I put on there, like 3 or 4 of them. Was I like minus 290 for Black Share, 1-inch reach advantage, 13-5-1, 3-1-1. His last 5, ranked 59th worldwide at the weight. Versus Jose Johnson, ranked 5th in the U.S. West. 4-1 in his last 5, 15-7 altogether, plus 235, making his UFC debut. Yeah, I like Black Share in this one. KO, TKO, round 3 or less. Josh Parisian versus Martin Boudet. I got Boudet in this one. KO, TKO, round 1. I think there'll be a lot of upsets this whole weekend, boxing and mixed martial arts, both of them. Round 1, KO, TKO, big boys, heavyweights, right? 12-1 for Boudet, ranked 24th, minus 220. Fighting out of the Slovakian Republic. Parisian, 78th worldwide, 2-3 in his last 5, plus 180 underdog. And heavyweights all have a puncher's chance. 34 years old, Parisian. And 2-inch reach advantage. And both 6'4". Because that little fucking cheetah can hang with a gorilla. So if you're both 6'4", and you got 79-inch reach advantage, and he's got 77, Boudet, Parisian, you're a gorilla. That means you got those gorilla arms or orangutangans or whatever the fuck you want to call them. So 94% got Boudet. Top all you 2,172. Just so people know out there, I don't say this all the time. I've said it a few times. The top 25 people in Tapology, pro mixed martial artists, a few pro fighters, different promotions, mostly UFC, from what I'm told, and that comes from a good source. I think John Anik said that on the Anik and Floria podcast. Like that was like about 6 months ago. So I think he said it. I could be wrong, but I think it was him. So minus 220 for Boudet and plus 180 for Parisian. I like Boudet. First round KO. They'll probably go fucking 3 rounds, fucking decision. But you never know. Mostly high percentage for a knockout. Terrence McKinney, this is your chance, brother. This is where you're 2-3 in your last 5, lost your last 2, 13-6. Ranked 38th. You were in the top 15, if I remember correctly, or in the top 5 or the top 10. Yeah, I think you were in the top 10 before these 2 losses, or before that loss. I forget. But you gotta, if you win this fight, you will definitely jump up in the rankings. I'm sure you will. You got the skill, kid. Don't do this for the fame and do it for the fucking legacy. Do it for your legacy, brother. Train hard, man. 2-3 for Mike Breeden. Lost his last 2, 10-5, ranked 173rd in the world. But believe it or not, this kid can crack. He can crack. I mean, he's had a few good fights. He's looked really good. And then he's looked, matza. Average. 94% of Tapology got McKinney. I would say 80% of those picks, which is one of mine too, of that is 80%, because we want to see you win. We don't want to see you lose again. So I hope you can turn it around, McKinney. You got the skills. You definitely got the skills. I think that's the last one. Oh, this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one right here. Marcus McGee versus JP Buys. JP Buys been knocked out in his last 3 fights. 9-5. There's a flyweight versus featherweight people at 135 pounds. They're both 136. Take that extra pound, you might as well. 3-inch height advantage for McGee, and a 2-inch reach advantage for McGee. 4-1 in his last 5 for McGee. 3 in a row he's won. Minus 370. Find out of Phoenix, Arizona. 33 years old. 33 like Larry Joe Bird. Ice in his veins. Clutch. Like the old Pat Riley said, the coach, legendary coach. If I needed someone to win a game for me, I'd give the ball to Michael Jordan. If I needed someone to shoot a basket to save my life, I'd pick Larry Bird. That's Pat Riley. You know, only the LA Lakers fucking coach, right? Fucking with Magic, Kareem, Worthy, Cooper, so many great fucking players. Plus 290 for JP Buys. I got McGee in this one because of Buys' last 3 fucking fights. He's 2-3 in his last 5. How was McGee ranked 201st worldwide? Oh, because that's right, at featherweight. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Minus 370. Plus 290 for JP Buys. Be careful with this pick, people. 2-inch reach advantage for McGee on a guy that's been knocked out 3 times in a row. Hurt. Not looking too good for JP Buys, but anything can happen. I'm not shitting on you, Buys. Something could be going wrong personally in your life where you can't train as much as you should. There could be a million different reasons, so no one's shitting on you here, brother. I don't shit on fighters, but I definitely ain't scared to shit on fighters. If I had to, I would. No problem. But I don't think there's any reason. I respect anyone who gets in that fucking ring. Even if I don't like your methods, even though I want to see Edwards fucking knock the shit out of Colby Covington, I don't like people that talk shit and can't back it up. Or, talk shit and then say on site, on the streets, and then it happens and they call the cops. So, not keeping your word regardless. Bottom line. So, yeah, I definitely call motherfuckers out like that. Absolutely. Fuck him. Plus 290. Trump, I don't care if you like Colby. I like mass violence, Masvidal. I don't like Colby Covington. 9-5 for Buys. I don't know what happened to him in those last 3 fights. Even though I watched the fights, I don't know what happened to him, prior to those 3 wins. I don't know if something happened in his life that none of us know about. I don't know. I just hope your luck gets better, brother. I hope you put on a better showing. Even lose by a decision. If you lose by a decision, you might not get cut or something. You know what I mean? You probably won't. You're probably not going to get cut if you lose by decision. If you lost by another knockout, it ain't looking good for you, brother. So work on moving that head and footwork, defense. All right, defense. JP buys. Marcus McGee, just do what you do, dude. You know what to do. You're a grown man. I know you know what you're doing. Not saying you ain't buys. You're just a little younger. That's all. Younger than them. All right, that's it. That's all. Savage 8 picks. Go over to Rush Hour Fight Club. Let me see if he's live yet. He might be. Yes, he is live. Okay, so I want to watch Bellator anyways. All right, and BKFC's on tonight too. Anthony Joshua's tonight at the Zone, and tomorrow is UFC and Top Rank Boxing. Elite of the elite. Elite mixed martial arts, elite boxing, and elite Muay Thai and ONE FC. That was this morning, which was insane. People have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed afternoon, wherever you are. And I'm way too drunk. You don't mind, I'll go to sleep. Bless mate. I'll leave this feed running, but I won't be talking. That's fine, brother. You're good, bro. Yeah, I love this dude. He's such a good man. Oh yeah, Jay's always on point. Always on. All right, peace, brother. You don't want no. What the fuck? All right, there we go. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Palman, hopefully you wake up in time for Bellator and BKFC, bare knuckle fighting, and the Zone, AJ, and there's about 4 heavyweight fights over there, and some good fights on the undercard too. But that's what I'll be doing. Peace, people.